What's up everyone, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will show you how I beat the Robin family's here event in the challenge named SaGa1, RS1 and SaGa Frontier 1. This is the hardest one of them all because there's no much support on defensive strategies with the characters from the series. But let's talk about the fight itself. Here we'll fight the Linwood family and also Robin and Robin Fake. Robin and Robin Fake are easy to handle because they usually attack with direct attacks, can be easily exploited to trigger counter strategies, but then can also stun and inflict sleep. But the problem is the Linwood family. We have Rag Robin, Robin Gal, and Robin Girl, and they have a special mechanic that if some of them die, they would trigger some passives that negates damage, increases their status, and we use the best attacks all the time. So you should try to kill them all together to avoid this type of scenarios. You can try to exploit some of the status elements like stun, like sleep, like petrify, confuse, but it's pretty hard depending on the challenge because there's no many ways to debuff their wheels or buff your intelligence or decrease the status elements resistance. You should try to defend against pierce, heat and cold seems to be the best way to survive here. The slash can be also a focus, but think about the other ones first. Another thing is that you can counter Rag Robin on turn 1 and turn 2 because he opens with Steel Blade Phoenix, then Instant Blade, those two attacks can be countered. Also, Robin Gal can be countered when she uses Headbutt. If I remember correctly, that should happen on turn 3 or turn 4. Robin Girl is the hardest one because she only uses indirect attacks and the damage is pretty high. At least it's easy to deal with her. She has two different weaknesses, the same as Rag Robin. Well, the first strategy is the most offensive one. I brought characters that will do damage and allow some sustain, but the key character here is this Alkaiser because of his Final Crusade. I'm gonna use this at least twice in this video. And iToken because he's allowed here as well. He's going to use First Rhythm and Heroes War Song when I need on overdrive. There is also Creator because Creator can attack 3 times with some RNG, and in this fight it does help. And there is also Esper Girl. She is very strong here because of the Dimensional Aura giving you guard up, and she also decreases cold damage, something that will be used on this fight. And you can also use Telekinesis to recover a little HP if you need. Then in the back we have the newest Darque, and his damage is insane with Bloody Harvest. It's maxed, and I also inherit Throwing Knives. If I don't have enough VP for Bloody Harvest, I can use Throwing Knives just to do a little extra damage. So Darque gets stronger between time. So this one will work, but you still require a little of RNG. I will show you my equipment on the screen, and I will not be commenting during the video because it took some tries to win. Now, the second strategy uses some very powerful characters as well, but it's pretty different. We want to counter this time. With the Desert Lance Axe formation, we have a very high chance to counter with Annie, and she's allowed here. This Annie is amazing, but also very reliant on RNG. It may take some retries, but it's the second best strategy. With Colorful Slash, she buffs all status, and when she counters, she heals as well, so she can solo. And the focus here is to bring units that will increase her survivability on the first turns. So the other one is Howling Princess White Rose. She's going to use her skill Princess Pumpkin Party and may even heal if needed. Then iToken is going to use Fierce Rhythm to increase her damage output. Then we have Zeke that decreases damage if everyone is alive with Scrum Guard. Then he can even sometimes use Intercept System to help out with damage against Polka. And the other character is Lyza. Why? Because this Lyza buffs agility and she helps a lot here with Wave Rush. You should even use normal attacks to save VP so that she helps Annie evade as fast as possible. And these are the equipments that I used with this squad. Now, if you don't have any, there's another strategy that requires the limited version of Princess Lion. It's going to use Savage Lion. This one is a counter with slash damage and she recovers BP, but she takes damage. It's going to be hard to survive. Inherit Lion stance, and this will help her get guard up when she doesn't have VP. And there is also iToken again. He's allowed. Let's use it. There's no replacement for iToken. You should try to bring another character that gives guard up or morale up. Maybe Minstrel will help instead of him. And then there is Alkaiser, because I want to use his roundhouse kick most of the time, and then Final Crusade, because this one also gives guard up, that lasts for 3 turns, decreasing the damage that she receives. There is Mirsa here as well. He may even die on the start, and still play Lex just to help out, get a little extra HP to survive. And the other one is Creator. If you don't have Creator, you can bring your best damage dealer. Darque also works here, just that I didn't want to use him again, since not everyone pulled it on this banner. But there is a lot of RNG. Inherit Creator's left hand, this will help deal blunt damage in this. And these are the equipments that I used with this team. Well, that's it guys, this was a very hard challenge. I will try to do others for the other stages. Hope this can help you in any way. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye.